On the 6th of December 2016, former Justice Minister David Ford's Private Members Bill, which seeks to legalise the killing of unborn babies with life-limiting disabilities right up to the moment of birth, reached the floor of the Northern Ireland Assembly. Speaking after the British-Irish Council Summit meeting in Wales on Friday the 25th of November 2016, Deputy First Minister Martin McGuinness indicated his support for a change in the law to allow abortion of unborn babies diagnosed with life-limiting disabilities.
The Deputy First Minister made clear he's in favour of a change in the law.
Opinion polls have clearly shown that the people of the north of Ireland are very compassionate about how these situations should be dealt with, and I think in the time ahead is something that we as an Assembly will have to not just deliberate on but hopefully legislate for.
Martin McGuinness made reference to Amnesty International's opinion polls, claiming that these polls show that people in Northern Ireland support a change in the law. However, only 1,000 people were asked to take part in Amnesty International's surveys. A percentage of a sample group of 1,000 people does not represent the views of the people of Northern Ireland. And there is nothing compassionate about killing an unborn child with a disability. It is discrimination. It is shameful that at a time when there is so much advanced medical knowledge about the humanity of the unborn child and research into life-limiting disabilities such as anencephaly, trisomy 18 and trisomy 13, our Deputy First Minister Martin McGuinness from Sinn Féin is calling for the fatal discrimination of vulnerable unborn children with life-limiting disabilities. Fetal abnormality is not a medical diagnosis and cannot be defined. No doctor can determine how long an unborn child will live. Dr. Byron Calhoun, in a letter to Precious Life on the 10th of February 2016, said, "There is no condition, none whatsoever, where a healthcare professional may determine that an unborn child will certainly die before or during birth." Gemma Bradley, a mother from Martin McGuinness's constituency, whose little unborn baby girl, Lily Rose, was diagnosed with trisomy 18, requested a meeting with her MLA to share her story and to discuss the need for better perinatal hospice care for parents and their babies in these very heartbreaking circumstances. Sadly, Martin McGuinness refused to meet with Gemma. He was also invited to attend Every Life Counts NI's conferences on perinatal hospice care in November 2014 and September 2016, but he failed to attend.
"I'm very sorry," she says, "but your child's incompatible with life. She has what I think is trisomy 18. And that they sent me home to Google. They Googled what my child had. Nobody had any information. So go home and Google. Your child's incompatible with life. Go home and Google it. And them minutes, them hours, them couple of days spent with her was the best days of me and her daddy's life. Just to get to hold my baby in my arms. It was all it meant to me. It mightn't mean much to anybody, but it means the world to me and her daddy and my family. To be better support out there for us families that has been diagnosed with a terminal illness. Not to be sent home to Google something. There is no support at all out there, which I am in the middle of trying to tell me at the minute. There's no support, there's no bereavement support, there's no counselling, no nothing. And this is my fight at the minute, along with the rest of these girls, to try and get this recognised, that there needs to be better support here in Northern Ireland. And I had an hour and 55 minutes with my wee baby, and it was the most precious hour and 55 minutes in my life, and I'll never ever forget it. I'm so thankful to have had that. Your moments in the hospital are what become your memories, and they're so special, and it needs to be special because that's what you live and that's what you think about every single day of your life, over and over and over again. My favourite saying is, "Some only dream of angels." I held one in my arms.
Also speaking after the British-Irish Council Summit meeting in Wales in November was First Minister Arlene Foster, MLA. who recognised that in a very small number of cases there are heartbreaking issues that have to be dealt with, but that it is wrong to make bad law to deal with one or two circumstances. What parents and their special babies really need is perinatal hospice care. Perinatal hospice care is a multidisciplinary approach to providing a continuum of support for parents from the moment of prenatal diagnosis through the pregnancy, during and after the birth of their baby, and during the period of bereavement. It is a way of caring that can easily be incorporated into standard pregnancy and birth care.
One thing is sure is that no doctor, no matter how skilled, can say when a baby will die or when it will survive or how long it will survive for, and there are many surprises of a child that lives for quite a long time after being born with the type of conditions that have been described here today. We should realise how important even a very short life can be to a family and to a mother in particular.
Christina was told by a maternal fetal medicine specialist at the Royal Maternity Hospital that her unborn baby was so-called incompatible with life and was pressured to have an abortion. When Christina refused to have the abortion, there was no support or care provided. Christina and her unborn baby were simply abandoned. Christina then reached out to Precious Life, who contacted Health Minister at that time, Edwin Poots, to ensure that Christina received the care she needed. Christina gave birth to a beautiful baby girl whom she named Poppy Grace. Shortly after birth, Poppy Grace was diagnosed with a rare life-limiting condition called Neulaxova syndrome. With the help and support of Precious Life, Christina and Poppy Grace received perinatal hospice care at the wonderful Northern Ireland Children's Hospice. Poppy Grace lived for 8 precious days, and Christina cherished every moment she had with her little baby. This is what women and babies need: real, genuine support and care. Perinatal hospice care is the way forward, not abortion. In October 2014, the then Justice Minister David Ford MLA launched a public consultation on changing the law to allow abortion in cases of what he calls lethal fetal abnormality and sexual crime. In April 2015, the Department of Justice revealed that 25,140 of the 25,320 responses to the consultation opposed any change to the law. It is very clear that David Ford and Martin McGuinness have chosen to ignore that over 99% of the people who responded opposed any change in the law. On Monday, the 28th of November 2016, Jim Wells MLA presented to the Speaker of the Assembly a 300,000 strong pro-life petition calling for the protection of unborn children and their mothers from abortion. 57 boxes full of petitions were delivered to the Department of Justice that day. These petitions are real proof of the united and unyielding conviction of the pro-life majority in Northern Ireland that every human being, born or unborn, has an unconditional right to life and should remain protected by our laws. The Personhood Begins at Conception campaign was launched to defend our pro-life laws and to ensure that every person, from the moment of conception, continues to be protected in Northern Ireland. Precious Life is urgently calling on every pro-life person in Northern Ireland to sign a petition and to help us distribute leaflets and petition postcards. We need teams of volunteers to collect petition signatures among their families and friends and in churches and communities throughout Northern Ireland. These petitions will be collected in their thousands and then delivered to the First and Deputy First Minister. David Ford of the Alliance Party stated on the 6th of December 2016 that he is expecting significant interest from the public surrounding his bill, which seeks to allow abortion of unborn babies with life-limiting disabilities right up to the moment of birth. If this bill passes, we will see special babies like Lily Rose, Mila Faith and Poppy Grace killed throughout the whole 9 months of pregnancy. To request petition postcards, campaign leaflets, or to find out more about our campaign, please contact Precious Life on 02890 27 84 84 or email info@preciouslife.com.